Amanda Whitlow.
Okay.
Would you like to have a seat? Come in, sit down. What's your name?
It's Ariana.
Ariana. Nice to meet you, Ariana. How was your drive in today?
It was alright. It's a little cold, but
Yes, it's time to bundle up.
yeah.
Hitting me fast. So what brings you in today?
My teacher saw that I was, I guess, slipping in classes a little bit,
Okay.
so she recommended me to come here and speak to you guys.
Okay. Well, first of all, like I said, my name is Amanda Whitlow. I am a social worker here at the University Counseling Center. I've been here for about 5 years now. The University Counseling Center has been active for about 15 years, however. And here we basically allow students to come, and if they feel like they need someone to talk to or they need to express themselves, we are here for them to come, schedule appointments, and just allow them to open up and have someone to talk to. Our sessions are free of charge. It's all included in tuition. And I'm basically here to assist you to help yourself ultimately, and help you, understand or express your goals and what do you want out of these sessions ultimately.
Okay.
So tell me a little bit about yourself personally.
I'm an honor student. I made really good grades, but this semester I kind of was slipping. I have my own place. Not much of family support or anything.
Okay.
I had my boyfriend at one time, but we recently just broke up. So
Okay.
I play sports. Used to be active, really not that active.
Not anymore. Okay. So I've basically jotted down a few notes from what you just told me, if that's okay with you.
Okay.
We can continue on elaborating with them. Seems like you've gone through a lot of sudden changes this semester alone this year.
Yeah.
Not really you, what you're used to.
Yeah.
Okay, so tell me what you think, what are the main things that you think has been causing these changes?
I think like the main thing that kind of like affected me was the breakup with me and my boyfriend.
Okay.
We were dating for about 3 or 4 years.
Okay.
And he was helping me with the rent and everything. So now it's like I have to take on the responsibility of paying rent and bills by myself.
Right.
And just the fact that I kind of feel like I lost my friend. So it's like I really don't have much focus in class. So that's something else.
Okay.
That the slipping of my grades.
Okay, so basically the breakup with your boyfriend has brought on a lot of added stress in other areas that he's connected to, such as financial problems. That's now caused. Your mind is taken off the focus of school.
Yeah.
And you said that you're independent. You don't really have family help.
No. I mean, I could ask for help from my father, but I really don't want to, ask him for much of anything.
Why is that? Like, why do you?
Because me and my father, we really don't have like that, connection that most females should have with their father. But it's like if I ask him for something, he'll be like, well, why can't you do it yourself, or something like that. So I just choose to try to do it on my own.
Okay, so you're being brought up, that's just kind of how he raised you, to kind of be independent.
Yeah.
Okay, so would you say your parents were the type that basically live by the rule, once you're 18, you're on your own?
Yeah, in a way. Yeah.
Okay, so basically since you've been in college, you've been on your own, but with the added help of your boyfriend.
Yeah.
Okay, so I can understand how the financial problems are coming along. Outside of your family and your father, have you tried seeking any other financial assistance, or do you know of any? Have you heard of any programs that could help you?
Mm-mm. Like I said before, I stay off campus, so I really don't know, much of
Okay.
anything.
Okay. Well, here in Petersburg at the Department of Social Services, if you go in and set up an appointment, they have resources available for your situation that you fell into. I know food is a big issue for a lot of college students, not only yourself. And they have a program called SNAP, and they can also help. Like, it's basically food stamps if you've heard of that. And they give you a set amount of money to go shopping for food, and that could help in that area. They also have utility assistance, maybe for a month that you're struggling, or a couple of months based on your own personal income.
Okay.
And then, like, they have to look at that to show how much they can give you. Have you tried like any churches? Are you familiar with any churches?
Yes, I know. I go to church, but I haven't really been there as much as I used to
Okay.
because of
The recent changes and problems.
mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I bring up church because I know a lot of churches give back through community service, whether it be helping you with a bill or helping you with, like, maybe they have a food closet at your church. I'm not sure what church you go to, but I do know of a few churches in the Petersburg area that, are in connection with the university, and, reach out to us because they understand the struggle of being in college.
Mm-hmm.
So that's also available if you are open to that, as far as getting some help with to knock out the financial issue.
Yeah.
Okay. So you said you don't really have any friends lately. So
Yeah.
has that always been like that, or?
No, I had, best friends, but they said because, the whole breakup and everything, I guess I got into like a drag, or, I really haven't been myself, so they kind of really distanced themselves away from me.
Okay.
So
So that's gotta be hard, basically feeling like you're losing your best friend. So you don't really get out much, I'm sure, because you don't have many people to go out with anymore. Would you think that reaching out to your friends again would and help them to understand that you're going through some things, but you're trying to work through it? Would you think that would help with your depression and what you slipped into lately?
I think it could.
Do you think it's possible for you to be able to reach out to them at this point, or do you think that those friendships are gone?
I don't think the friendships are gone. I think that I could, if I actually, got out the house and reached out to them, then yeah, I could, I guess, mend the friendship.
Okay, well that's good. I know there's a lot of organizations here on campus with a lot of different types of individuals involved in them. Have you ever tried to go out and get involved in any organizations of some sort?
Mm-hmm.
No? Okay, well, like I said, I'm sure you see them around in their t-shirts and everything. Maybe going to some of their events could open up the door for new friendships. Even if you don't want to join them, just getting to know new people. They're still your schoolmates outside their organizations and everything. You all are still here to get an education.
Yeah.
So maybe that's a possibility also.
That sounds cool.
Okay, so your depression. How exactly have you been dealing with that?
I, let's say, kind of been on, well, not on, but, I've been, tapping the bottle a little bit, smoking a little bit,
Okay.
but, it's just, a good way to relax, you know, take my mind off things, you know, with the stress of classes and work and everything.
Is that how you always turn to relieving stress, or it's just a new habit you've picked up?
Yeah.
Okay, so how long would you say you've been drinking and smoking?
I would say about 2 months or so.
2 months for both?
Yeah.
Okay. And so you just picked both habits up at one time?
Yeah.
Okay, and how did you get introduced to that?
It was when I had got off work one day. One of my coworkers was like, you know, standing by or whatever, and I guess they were smoking out there.
Mm-hmm.
And then, you know, they knew that I was going through a lot, and it was just like, you know, hit it a few times, you know. And then from there, like I used to, you know, from my family are, you know, heavy drinkers, so
Okay.
from there I was just like, all right, well, you know, get a case and go to the house and relax.
Okay, so you said your family does have a history of drinking and alcoholism. Would you say, like, you think that made it easier for you to just give in to that, even
Yeah.
though it's not what you usually tend to?
Yeah, a little bit.
Like, okay, so you saw it around back at home a lot in your family. Was it in your household directly, or?
Yeah.
Okay, who did most of the drinking in your household?
Both of my parents.
Okay. And did they ever make you aware to the fact that, okay, we're doing this, but this isn't something you should be doing?
They were always, you know, too drunk to even, you know,
Okay.
feed us sometimes.
Oh, okay. So, in your eyes, personally, do you see it as something wrong, or do you see it as something natural?
I guess I can kind of see it as something natural.
Natural? Okay. And is it something that you want to do now, or is it something a habit that you wish to let go of before it gets even more serious?
Yeah, that's something that I do kind of do want to, you know, let go of.
Okay, like you said, it's not what you usually do.
Yeah.
Okay, so I know this might seem a little scary for your age, because I know a lot of college students are into the drinking and the smoking, and it's encouraged. But I know you say you personally don't want to continue with this habit and, you know, let it lead to other problems, which it easily could, since it's already in your household and a strong problem in your household. The community does have AA meetings, and I mean, I don't know if you're willing to go to that, but it's always smart to start ahead before your problem gets bigger than you are. It's always easier to manage it when it's small, and it's good that you are aware of the fact that you don't want to do this. It's not something that you wish to continue on with. So I would recommend that for you. Like I said, it's individuals who are going through the same issues as you, so there's no need for you to feel uncomfortable. I would say you should feel proud about taking that step, because you're young, and it takes a lot of courage at your age to initiate that step. So would you be open to AA meetings?
Yeah.
Okay. And, you know, I do have connections and phone numbers for you to get in contact with whenever you're willing to take that step to go ahead and go to some of those. So take me back to your relationship.
Okay. Like, you want to know about it, like what made us break up, or?
Yeah, what led into the breakup, and where you are now with everything? Are you still in contact with each other, or?
Okay. Well, like I said, we were dating about 3 years. You know, in between the relationship, like over the past years, like it was always like a constant, bickering. But the last straw was, when he put his hands on me,
Okay.
and I was, and I just couldn't do it, and I kicked him out. So it was, one of those, and I haven't seen him. I haven't looked back. I haven't spoke to him. I just, it's just everything kind of just all started hitting me, the last couple months, the last 2 or 3 months. So it's like, the fact that he's actually gone, and, like, that's the only person that I've ever, been with
Okay.
physically, emotionally, and, just the fact that all the bills are settling in, like, now I'm starting to realize that, people aren't who they say they were,
Okay.
you know.
Okay, so I know you said he put his hands on you.
Yeah.
Was that the first time, or had this been going on?
Yes, that was the first time. And that was the
last?
first and the last.
Okay. That is smart of you, to be aware that you need to get out of that situation. So there's been no more contact with him since then?
Mm.
Okay, and that was your emotional and mental support outside of your family, which you say you're not really close to anyway. Okay, so I can understand how that can be hard. I just want to encourage you to hold on and not go backwards into situations. Do you see yourself with him again after the last straw that you say happened?
Mm-hmm.
So that's not a situation you look forward to going back to?
I don't see myself going back, but I just, miss it sometimes, the good times that we did have.
Okay. Okay, and are you shut down, or are you still willing to open up to new people, or are you, trying to find yourself in the meantime? Like, where are you personally?
I think I need to, eventually I do want to, go back, out there,
Mm-hmm.
but I want to focus on myself a little bit more so I can figure out, because I don't know, I just, started picking up other habits, and, I kind of strayed away from who I used to be, with my grades slipping and everything going on, and, I don't even, work out like I used to, I used to be real fit and everything, and I just need to figure out who I am, I guess.
Okay, so from my understanding, you're looking for a new beginning in a way. You're trying to find who you are, who you were before, and trying to grow at the same time. Am I correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So basically, I think a good place to start would be with you. I know you have a lot of other situations going on, which, I've directed you to some help, but I think ultimately the change has to start within. And that's something that's your own personal goal that you want to work towards. So I think that's a good start, just getting to know you and, opening up your mind to things you may not have noticed about yourself before. And I think through these sessions, if you wish to continue, we can connect a lot of different things that maybe you didn't understand, and now it'll, start to make sense a little bit more.
Okay.
Just like I said, start with you. What are your strengths that you would say you have? Some strengths.
I would say some of the strengths that I have would be the like now or before.
Both.
Okay. So I would say my friends. I have a good group of friends. I have my faith in the church.
Okay.
I would say my schooling.
Schooling.
Because good on things like that.
Okay.
And my team, sports.
Sports. Okay. Okay. Well, like I said, we're going to get to the root of some things and help you find you so that you can grow into a stronger individual. But I think one of the key concepts of helping you get there is not focusing on your weaknesses, but more so focusing on your strengths. Because if you use those to build up your weaknesses, then you're only growing in both areas.
Mm-hmm.
So as far as your grades in schooling, because I know you're saying this took a big change, but that used to be one of your strengths.
Yeah.
What has happened? What changes has happened as far as your grades, your academic life?
Academically, my grades are like D's.
D's now?
Yeah. Like I had kind of stopped coming to class, and when I did come to class, I'd pretty much like roll out the bed, sweatpants, and
Okay.
just late. Most of the time I fall asleep during tests. Like I just really haven't been feeling school much.
Okay. I know we're, right past midterms. We're at that point in the semester. Finals are slowly rolling around. I know you said your teacher, one of your professors recommended you here.
Yeah.
Have you reached out to your professors to talk to them in any type of way and let them know about any of the situations going on?
Just the fact that my professor recommended me here. I haven't spoke to her since I'm speaking to you first.
Okay.
So I do notice that she has noticed that I have slipped. So.
And what class is this professor teaching?
Philosophy.
Philosophy. Okay. Because I know that's a strength that a lot of people don't have. A lot of people wouldn't take the initiative to see what's wrong if you're not open to letting them in. Like you said, you haven't expressed what's been going on to your professors. But I do know, when I was in school, one of the main things that they recommended was getting to know your professor, introducing yourself to your professor, in the beginning of the classes so that they are familiar with you. Never too late. It's better to do it now than never.
Yeah.
So I would recommend that you try to reach out to your professors. You still have some time left in the semester, about a month. And it'll take hard work, but if you truly want your grades to improve, then I'm sure reaching out to them and finding alternative solutions could possibly help. But you'll never know that if you don't try.
Yeah.
So I would strongly recommend that. Are you friends with anyone in your major?
Yeah.
You are?
Mm-hmm.
Have you reached out to them in any way to try to get help, or no?
Mm-hmm.
Why is that? Why do you think that is?
I mean, I never. It's like I'm not like friends with them like my best friends.
Mm-hmm.
But like I see in the class and say, hey, what I missed or something like that. But I wouldn't sit down and say, hey, this is what's going on with me. I don't want to just like throw my problems on.
Okay. Okay, I understand that aspect. Maybe just asking if you see a classmate that's understanding more than you are, maybe even reaching out to them for help. Maybe it's easier. That would be an easier route for you. Because it's someone on your level, your peers, someone that you can relate to more. So maybe that's an option, or trying to get together in a study group, anything like that. I know I did that a lot in school. I've been through a lot of these problems that you are mentioning. So you're not alone. Know that. And there's probably someone else here on this campus going through the same things as you. And they haven't taken the step to, talk to someone yet. But just know, even with me, I'm someone who went through the same problems as you, and I got through it. know, my classmates, they could also be opportunities for new friendships. You know, I know you say you don't talk to them like they're your best friends, but it has to start somewhere. Maybe, you know, you never know if it can grow into that. So, like I said, maybe that's an option, and trying to get together for some study groups and finish this semester strong. Are you open to that?
Yeah.
You are?
Yeah.
Okay. And are there any other solutions that you have tried and, you know, haven't worked? So now, right now, are you like open to anything to
Yeah.
kind of help you basically?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I would say start with this week. You know, start small and see where it goes. And, you know, if it's not working, we can, you know, come in and plan, make other plans and try to, you know, I'm trying to help you help yourself. I'm here to help you. That's my job. So anything that you need, we're going to try to do our best to get it for you. But right now, I think, you know, reaching out to social services will be a first step so that you can get caught up with your bills. When you're ready, reaching out to AA meetings so that you can, you know, get control of this habit of drinking and smoking before it, you know, gets any bigger. And school, you said you were a student before, so I'm sure, like I know you can do it.
Yeah.
It's clear that you have the ability in you. It's understandable why you're going through these things and your grades are slipping. But I just want to encourage you and let you know there is, you know, hope. There is a way. I've been through the same thing. So just want to let you know, like, I'm sure you will succeed and you will come out strong. Is there anything else on your mind that you would like to discuss today or, you know, touch on?
No, just I guess if you could give me like the contact number or something to social services, because I can, you know, I guess I can schedule that in during my downtime.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will definitely get you the contact information for them. Right now, I know we've had our first session, and I just like to inform you that everything that you've told me, anything that you tell me, it is going to remain with me. We go by a rule of confidentiality here at the counseling center, and you know, your business is safe. But if I do sense that you are in harm to yourself or others, I will have to report you to legal services so that they can take the next steps, because we don't want anything bad to happen or you hurt yourself or anyone else of that nature. But that's only if protocol makes me turn to that route. But anything outside of that remains in here. Your business is safe with me. And like I said, I'm here to help you help yourself.
Okay.
Okay, so if nothing else is on your mind today, I will get you the contact information for social services. Would you like to schedule another appointment?
Yeah.
Okay, well, whenever you're ready and you know, look at your schedule, you can contact us, the assistant up front, and let her know, or you can contact me directly. I will give you one of my cards,
Okay.
and we can go from there and set up another appointment. In the meantime, I think you should try some of these steps that, you know, we've discussed here and see how it goes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You have a nice